Good morning. Today is a good day. Um, I'm noticing that I've been doing these every few days. Gives me a chance to digest what I'm learning and listen, and then also share. But today, what's coming up for me, just had this most beautiful day yesterday with my smaller group in my mastermind. So my mastermind, like I've said, is like 50 people, and then we're broken down into like smaller groups. My group is 9 people in it. And the way that we support each other, the way that we love each other, the way that we're vulnerable with each other is just, I mean, if you don't have a tribe, I cannot recommend having like a soul tribe, like people that really have your back, that you can feel fully vulnerable to be with. I know that's hard to find, but if you look, you can find them, right? And I definitely have found mine. I thought I had a really insane, amazing tribe here in Puerto Rico, and I do, but it's just getting bigger, right? With these people, and they're all over the world now. And so the level of support, the level of love and vulnerability, like you can be fully seen, fully heard, fully supported, fully loved. Like these people are sharing things they don't share with anyone else in the world, in their lives, right? And they feel totally safe. Something really, really powerful and beautiful about that. And so in seeing how I show up and the impact that I'm making in these people's lives, the impact that they're making in my life, I just get so much out of listening to them and sharing with them. They celebrate you, celebrate your wins. This whole thing, it really is a testament to what Garen Jones has created with the Artist Power Expressed Mastermind and all of the things that he's doing. It really, really is the shining example of him being an open channel. He talks about how he just wants to be an open channel for the divine, and I can tell you for sure what I'm experiencing is an opening of my channels. And so that leads me into what I wanted to say today, which was, and these dogs are out here going crazy, I don't know why. It leads me into what I wanted to say, which was, I've been leaning into discomfort, I've been leaning into fear, I've been leaning into things that scare me, that I don't want to do, And these dogs are going nuts. Wonder what's going on. Anyway, what I was saying was, these dogs distracted me. I have this thing with, anyway. So things that I've been wanting to avoid, things that I'm scared of, like the ocean, like these caves, even simple things like my drain in my bathroom has been clogged for like over a month, and it's gross. And I've been wanting to avoid it. I haven't wanted to deal with it. And something told me on my last mastermind call on the last Monday, I was writing notes, and then it was like unclogged, fix the drain, because this is a physical manifestation of your flow being blocked. And I'm like, all right, fuck. Well, I avoided it. And still, there's other things like this in my life that I'm just avoiding, like, oh, I need to do this thing that I'm allowing to just go undone, and then I'm avoiding it. Well, finally yesterday, in having a conversation about addressing these things that are uncomfortable that you don't want to do, I was like, yeah, be your word and do what you're saying, right? What are the things that you're trying to avoid right now? And it's this drain. So before I started my day, I was like, all right, I'm gonna get dirty and fix this fucking drain. Lo and behold, I did that, right? I felt a release, a physical release when I did this. My drain is working now. It's unclogged. The flow is allowed to flow. And the day that I had, I just realized today what kind of day I had. I had the most incredible day. Like, so many things came through the day, and so many things flowed to me, some of which are some potential new business partnerships with people who can put me in the room with some of the biggest companies in the world. like walk me through the door. Another thing is I'm potentially going to be working with, I don't think it's potential, it's for sure, but working with a famous actress and their team to push out some messaging. This person has millions of followers, right? You don't think that if I do a great job in supporting these people, that I'm not going to get an amazing flow of clients from this. And so all of these opportunities, this and a few others, all came yesterday. And I fully attribute it to me doing the thing that I didn't want to do, which is unclog my drain, which seems unrelated, but spiritually and financially, I was blocking. I had blockages that were backing up, not allowing things to freely flow. And if you know, it's not just the flow inwards, it's also the flow outwards, right? If you just keep eating food and it never leaves your body, that is a problem. And it's the same thing with spiritual energy, financial energy, all of that. And so it's just incredible. There's other parts of my life that I'm addressing that have been some of the hardest things that I've wanted to avoid around my relationship to myself. And I'm doing that. And I can feel the difference. I can feel the expansion. I can feel my heart just cracking open, enlarging, going bigger, making me more of who I am, making me able to express more freely, feeling safer to be myself and fully express myself. And so I feel like the message I want to share is that your fear, your avoidance, your discomfort, things you don't want to do are the breadcrumbs that if you're open to following will show you the way to everything that you want. Everything. And it's like, well, I get that, but what should I do? It's like you already know what to do, because the place that you have the fear, the place that you have the discomfort, the place that you don't want to touch, the place that you don't want to look is exactly where the treasure is hidden. Look there. The resistance is where you need to look, right? I've been a big proponent of following Abraham Hicks and the path of least resistance and all that. However, I'm coming to understand that I don't know if this is fully true. I know that both things can exist, but I'm being shown and shown again, like, for example, this resistance for me around my food. Like, I have such resistance around, like, I feel so stressed out and overwhelmed and just, like, can't handle it when it comes to what am I going to eat? What am I going to prepare? What foods do I need? Shopping here in Puerto Rico is a pain in the ass to get anything healthy. So it's all this energy, all this resistance. So I've been resisting going and getting these healthy foods and feeding myself healthy food, which I know better, right? I did a detox a while back, didn't finish the whole thing. But all this resistance around that. Well, finally, it's like the resistance is the signal for me to, like, okay, because you have so much resistance, this is what you need to be doing. All the other shit that you want to do is irrelevant. What you need to do is address this thing that you don't want to do. And so I did that. I went and spent the money I needed to spend, got what I needed to get, and now I have healthy, good food, and it makes me feel great, and I feel good about myself. Yesterday also, another resistance that I leaned into. I bought stuff to make salads. I don't want salads. I don't fucking like the salads anymore. Like, I don't know. The detox kind of, for me, I ate so many, I went so hard that I was just like, I don't want salad anymore. And made a fucking salad. And I ate it. And I felt good. And it was good for me. And it was good. It wasn't gross. It was good. It's not like I fucking want to replace, cookies with salad. Obviously, I still love cookies, but the point is that I did the thing that I didn't want to do, and I got the reward for doing that. I got the extra confidence. I got the extra, hey, you're loving yourself in the ways that you need to, even though you don't want to, right? And this is a big fucking deal. This is a big deal. There are things in your life that you are avoiding, that you don't want to do, you haven't wanted to address, that you're sidestepping, you're spiritual bypassing, you're making excuses for, you're saying later, not now, I can't, it's too painful. Whatever it is that you're saying, none of it is really true. Like, okay, maybe that statement is a little radical. I can't get into why none of those things are true. You can always flip what the story is about what's happened to you, you know, in a way that makes more sense. But what I'm saying is, the painful parts, these pieces, these things you want to avoid, are the key to what you want. Everything you want lives on the other side of your comfort zone, on the other side of what you fear. Everything, right? And I just really am leaning into this, as uncomfortable as it makes me. I'm saying this, but I'm also doing it, right? My coach challenged me to do some wacky shit on video, to allow the inner child to understand that it's safe to freely and fully express, and that makes me so uncomfortable. I don't want to do it, but guess what? I have my tripod with me for my phone, and I'm gonna fucking do it. On the top of this mountain, I'll sing a song at the top of my lungs on video. And I don't want to do this. Like, I really, like, this is something I feel so much resistance to. Like, I don't want to be like, and there's a reason. Like, I don't know what that reason is, but I need to discover it, right? To be safe, to feel safe, to be seen, to be fully expressed, to look stupid and silly and not care. All of these things. These are things that I've been asking for in my life. And now I'm given the opportunity to run away and not do it, or I can lean into it, right? And I'm choosing to lean into it because I'm already being shown what the benefit and what the reward is for when you go towards the things you don't want to do. And so that's really what I wanted to share today. That's really my message. There's so much I could share. I'm going to save it for other days, other episodes. Today is just going to be a beautiful day. And I hope you all, if nobody's told you today that you matter, I love you. Big, giant love and big blessings. Peace out, y'all.